Hello, welcome Solex Nation. It is December, and if you've been with us for a while, you know we have kind of a fun tradition in December.
Yeah, starting today, a few years ago actually, we started this, where we make a Solex ornament.
Yes.
And so during the month of December, not the entire month, actually starting today on December 3rd, if you place an order while supplies last, we will ship you this ornament for free if you place an order that requires shipping.
Yeah, physical order.
Did I mess that up enough?
No, it was great. It was great. So if you place the
Sorry.
order today, we will send you an ornament, a physical order. We'll send you an ornament until they are gone. Kind of fun. I know we have some people that are collecting them, so it'll be fun to get one this year to commemorate 2025.
Yeah, hang on a tree, just fun. If you've been with Solex for a while, I hope you have been collecting them. But if you're brand new to Solex, now's the time to start, and you can get it for free.
That's right.
So,
what else can you get for free this month?
All right. So this month, if you enroll a brand new person, or share a bundle and a subscription with them, and they join Solex that way, they will automatically get something actually pretty valuable. We just launched this. It's the Bear Agate bracelet.
Yes. Beautiful bracelet. So that is a reason to talk to people this month and talk about Cybin and negative ions. And those new people will get the Bear Agate. Now, something that is ending at the end of this month, because we are at the end of the year, at the end of quarter 4, is our 3 and 6 incentives.
Yeah, so what does that mean? That means that if you bring on 3 people with a bundle and a subscription, and that subscription successfully transacts, then at 3 or more, you will get a $200 product credit in the Solex store. If you do 6 or more, you'll not only get the $200 product credit, but you're gonna get a $400 cash bonus with the commission run. Now that's the first commission run after all auto ships are processed, right? So it takes another month to do that. But
so you don't have to do it all in December. That is for the quarter. So that's October, November, December. It all adds together. But if you haven't gotten there yet, you still have a few weeks to get it done and get that cash and product bonus.
Yeah, nothing better than after, the holidays is getting a little extra cash to pay off maybe some of that overspending some of us do.
Okay, speaking of holidays, we are celebrating our holiday a little early this month here at Solex. So we want you to know, just mark it down on your calendar, that this Friday, customer support is going to close at 2:30 because we have a holiday party.
Yeah, we're gonna just get together. We get all of our employees together and their families, and we have a dinner and some fun together. So thanks for bearing with us, as the customer service will be closed a little bit early on Friday. Now, a little bit in advance, in January, we want to bring your attention to the Golds and Hire Call. January 8th, we will do the Golds and Hire Call to announce what is going to be happening during the first quarter of 2026. I know we still have to finish this year, right?
Yeah.
But just to mark your calendars as you get into the busy festivities of the holidays, January 8th, 4 p.m., you'll get an email with a link to the Zoom call, and we'll go through some fun stuff.
Yes.
And 2026 is going to be amazing. I already know it.
And we're going to talk on that call about 2026 and what the calendar looks like and dates that you need and all of those things. So join us for that. Make sure you mark those on your calendar. All right, we had a contest last week.
We did.
And we asked you, what is something in your environment that drains or boosts your energy? And we're going to give 3 people right now AO Energy strips.
AO Energy strips, perfect. All right, first winner here. Oh, I got 2. Okay, there it is. Leon Monsieur, I think. What drains me? Stress of obstacles in life, bills, finance, work. How people and situations drain my energy, depression, worry, and negative emotions creep in. Extremely noticeable when I wasn't able to use my AO app. Scans, Inner Voice, MindSync, Cephi for 3 weeks.
Wow.
My mind, body, and spirit really yearn for balance, emotional and physical. All the tools that the AO app provides are truly life-changing for me, my family, friends, and others, and my pets. It is peace of mind. Yay, I love the new Inner Voice.
Okay, well, you listed the things that drain you. We're going to get something that boosts you. AO Energy coming your way. All right. Let us know who you are on this one. Being in a space where the talk is based on negativity. I send positive vibes and exit the area.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Take some action.
Yep.
Well, that's always the key, right?
Yes.
Take some action. Notice it and be able to take some action. All right, last winner of the AO Energy Strips. This is Karen Ponder. Negative people drain me. And the scriptures and inner voice give me a boost every day. Love that, Karen. Thank you so much for sharing. And our AO Energy is also going to give you the boost now as well.
Yeah, something else that can give you a boost. Did you know about AO Rain?
AO Rain. Okay, so AO Rain, we announced on our Black Friday sale, which was so fun, by the way. I hope everybody got everything that they wanted. But if you didn't get AO Rain and you really want AO Rain, here's the announcement. If you didn't hear it already, the coupons, the loyalty coupons, the 30% off coupons now are available to be applied to an AO Rain purchase. In addition to that, financing is available where
That's
you have
right.
a down payment and monthly payments for AO Rain. Both of those are now available. So if you were holding to the sideline, waiting for the opportunity to jump in on that, boy, what a way to bring negative ions. This is the most powerful negative ion producing machine on the planet that I know of.
Yep.
It's incredible. It will fill the room, fill the home with negative ions, which are so beneficial to the body. Great time of the year to get that planted in your home or in your clinic and start using it now and obviously into 2026.
Okay, last week we had our Black Friday call, and so we didn't do top enrollers, so we're gonna do 2 weeks worth.
Okay, so the first week would be for November 17th through the 23rd, and we have some ties for second.
We do have ties for second. We have Kirk Shearer.
And Jillian
Morrow. Terry Beaver.
Darla Bruno.
Teresa Duval.
And Carol Bosmeni.
Congratulations, everyone. That's a big tie.
That's a lot of people. and so sorry for saying names wrong if I did.
I did too. They'll forgive us, I hope. All right. And then in first place?
Paige Wheeler, great job. She's going to get the AO Scan sample pack.
Yeah,
the six-pack.
Yes.
Of sample passes.
Yes. Congratulations to all of you. Okay. And then the next week was last week.
Yeah, November 24th through the 30th.
Again, we have a tie for second. We have Shalu Prasad.
And Lori Foxhall.
Congratulations to both of you.
Great job. And in first place, we've seen this name so many times, but I haven't seen it for a little while.
Yeah, Simmons Holistics Inc. Congratulations.
Great job. Well done.
You also will be getting a 6-pack of AO Scan sample passes. All right, now let's turn the time over to Juliana Melilli.
I love being in a room full of frequency forerunners. So today we're going to dive deeper because we have these passions, but how do we turn it into a business that we really love? If we haven't met before, I'm Juliana, and here's a little bit of my journey. Going back before Solex, rewind 8 years, and you would have found me in my Toyota Camry driving around San Diego as an Uber driver. And yeah, I took that photo thinking, there's more for me. There's so much more for me. And I actually thought maybe someday I'll stand on a stage and get to share this because I wanted out, I wanted more for my life. I was on the poverty loop in this case for me, I just wanted off the time for money exchange. And online, if you saw me at that age, you'd think, oh, she's got a big business. Because online, I was doing the fake it till you make it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a season where you're just projecting. I want to go here. So as that Uber car, I turn into my university and things like the law of attraction and understanding how the subconscious works and how that impacts our lives. Finally, I went there with the subconscious, started looking at energy healing, and I formerly was a Christian missionary for all over the planet. That's where all the travel came from. And so that had been off. I wasn't allowed to touch energy healing. But when I finally went there, sure enough, to me, God was leading me there and helping me to learn to release these trapped energies. And as I did that, my life started changing. I started experiencing more freedom. I became an emotion code practitioner, and I finally got that breakthrough. I had a business that was thriving. A few years into this, I'm getting burned out. Yes, I have a full client load, but I'm actually still on the time for money exchange. And I was burning out. I had crippling vertigo. And it's so bad that it would cause me to stop driving or to even have to spend the night at a friend's house because my body just shut down. When I was in that state, my friend Steph, who you see in the middle in the green there, you'll hear from her this afternoon, she kept telling me about this AO scan, which sounded kind of crazy, and I didn't have time for that. I'm too busy. And she persisted. I finally got on the phone with her, and I'm like, hearing the beeps and boops as she's scanning me from Omaha, Nebraska to Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm like, this is either crazy, like some kind of scam, or this is going to change how we do health and wellness. So I went towards that second one, got the technology, and started using it for myself. The first few days, I didn't experience a breakthrough, but on the 5th day, I'm like, oh my gosh, my body's more balanced. And it really stayed. I had a huge breakthrough. I didn't have any more major episodes with vertigo, just from tapping the buttons and the frequencies impacting my body. It was huge. And it was a huge answer to prayer. So just a reminder, there are people praying for solutions that we have. So we got on board the Solex rocket ship, is what I like to call it. And that photo was taken January 2021 when Solex officially launched. And that's the 4 of us, not knowing what was coming, but believing. We started to catch vision. We got breakthroughs for ourselves. And we're like, this is going to be huge. So we hired a photographer, put out our AO scan. and sometimes we have to do that. You have to just create that which you need. So we got busy, started with no team, but lots of belief. And over the past 5 years, it's been absolutely amazing. Fast forward to this year, this is a picture of me traveling in Taormina, Sicily. Has anybody been there? It's just beautiful. Sicily is beautiful. And I was there for 40 days and enjoying the luxury of working from my laptop because we have quantum frequencies that can be used from any distance and building my business as I traveled. So now I'm a full-time digital nomad. And if you have any desire to travel, I'm your evidence. You can do it and build this business. As we go through this little training here, I encourage you to take some notes. It may be just objections, starting with objections. You'll have these things actually all weekend where you'll have this little, oh, I don't know about that. Or maybe that works for her. Or I could never. Okay, right? When you hear those in your mind, because you have 2 things happening. You have the speaker here and you have the speaker in your head. When the speaker in your head throws out a limiting belief, write it down. I want you to capture these this weekend. They're really important. And then capture the sparks. You'll have these ignition points where you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I could do that. Or I could take this next step. As you have a spark, even consider putting it into your schedule next week as we go through today. So capture those 2 things, and those sparks, of course, they're actions. As you consider building a business, we've all had this question, why Solex? Why this company? We are the industry leaders. You are joining pioneers in the frequency, technology, and wellness solutions, unlike any other company. In the beginning, I'm like, I need to compare it to every other technology. Now, I don't even blink. I don't even need to look at the new technology. Hands down, we have the best, and it's going to expand today. It's going to keep going. Our company is people first. I've seen behind closed doors when they had option to choose profit over people, but our leadership continually chooses people to your ultimate success and wellness above profits. We have a leveraged business model. This is very powerful. So when you do put forth effort, you can create a business where you earn 6 different ways and generate a lot of income and impact. We have amazing visionary leadership, as you just saw on the stage here. They are people of integrity, which was something so important to me. I had to have that box ticked. And they will continue to innovate and push all of us forward into places that we didn't even know were possible. It's so exciting. And as we start to talk about business, there's another thing that we need to evaluate, and that is, what game are you playing? Did you know that you were born into a game? We were all born into this game. It's a game that involves this stuff right here, money, right? And it's funny, as I pull this out, what energy pops up for you? Is it positive? Is it negative? Do any limiting beliefs come with it? What emotions, as I fan out some $100 bills here? And what's funny is this is actually fake money, but see how the energy of it is still powerful, right? Because we understand what it represents. And all this is, whether it's real or, of course, assuming it's real, it is powerful energy. It's what we choose to do with this energy. So let's look at this game. What game are you playing? Are you playing the rat race game? This is where we exchange time for money. It's the traditional model. Most of us were born into this, and we haven't thought twice. It took me many decades before I started considering this. If you don't do the work, you don't get income. So for example, let's say you have an energy healing business or massage therapy. You have to do marketing and sales, and then you have to do the one-on-one work, and then you get paid. And if you are not able to do the work, you don't get paid. So you're limited by your available hours, and this often leads to burnout and stagnation. Has anybody been there? You just saw one of my burnout faces in that other slide. I want to invite you to shift your mind, open your mind up to the quantum board. That's what we're playing with here, with legacy and leverage. This is our Solex model. This is where we help one customer one time, and they can help their whole family and their pets and their community. It can have a very powerful ripple effect. This is also a different game where when you sign up one person, you have potential to earn income 6 different ways, especially as you help them start to build a business. And there's a lot of power in helping other people. It empowers everybody on every level. This is about working smarter and not harder. And your income will grow while you rest. Now, if these two extremes are new to you, even thinking about it, I encourage you to read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad or play the game Cash Flow. These are really helpful for better understanding where you're at. This is your official invitation to financial empowerment when you build a business with Solex. It is about, you will confront your relationship with this stuff. What is your relationship with it? You can transform your limitations into opportunities. It is a holistic growth path. That as you grow and develop, it'll be both professionally and personally. And the professional skill set you get turns into something you can use no matter where you go, no matter what career or job or business you do. And along the way, you're going to create more. You will manifest this rich abundance in ways you did not even know were possible. And by the way, I do have notes for you. At the end, I'm going to give you a QR code to get, if you're trying to keep up or something. I've got your QR code coming. As we talk about building a business with Solex, it can be really complicated. Has anybody overthought their business here? I'm going to make it super simple today. First, scan yourself. Explore the AO scan. Second, scan, follow up, and reflect. And 3, then we can build a business by design. So let's start every day with using your AO scan. Who's religious about it? It's important, I know. So we want to start with either an easy scan or a multi-scan. You can scan all your family all at once. And then you can check your reports, but I encourage you to for sure check your inner voice to listen to the pulse tones. This is going to do what emotion code used to be kind of hard work for me. Now you're getting an automatic release of older energies as you just use your voice and listen to the sound therapy. The third thing I highly recommend daily is mind sync. We're going to touch on this towards the end here. As you create breakthroughs in your own life, these are the testimonies that you want to share. And just doing these things consistently will show you some breakthroughs. So here's the path to building a business with Solex. Scan 100 people. Very simple. Commit to scanning 100 individuals and track this communication in a spreadsheet. I scanned Jenny, and I wrote down, specifics. Oh, her son has migraines, and he's only 10 years old. Okay, and then, just track it, what you talked about. Step 2, you'll learn along the way. You do not have to have the answers. Notice, I did not say go to every Solex course first and then start scanning 100. It'll happen as you start scanning. When questions come out, you'll seek those answers. I do recommend Solex basic training to give you some nice groundwork for understanding your scanner. 3, follow up. Obviously, like a good friend, like a good human. You want to check back on them, see, okay, you now have, and also these are leads, 100 leads that you can connect back with. Check back with Jenny's son. How is he doing? 3 to 6 months from now. Did you find solutions, and are you ready to try the AO scan? Every successful Solex leader started with scanning at least 100 people. This creates an amazing foundation for business. This is the most recent leadership retreat that we had in Sundance, not far from here. It was outstanding. It was so much fun. I want everybody to experience it. But every leader you're looking at here scanned 100 and just kept going because we caught vision, just like you saw those 4 women at the beginning. We didn't know what we had fully, but when we get vision, we're just like, I want to help people, help people. So that's the foundation. There's extra bonus results when you scan 100 people. By default, you're entering a frequency healing school. You're like, I don't know how frequency healing works. Well, you will by the time you're done scanning 100 people. It's great. The other school you're entering by default is a business and personal development school. Because when maybe you're up to scanning 100 people and you're like, no one signed up. And then maybe you talk to your leader about it and they're like, did you ask them if they want to sign up? And you're like, no, I did not. You evaluate as you go through, you learn what's not working, and you make changes. And then you develop. Personally, the third thing is you're raising the frequency of 100 people. That is very powerful. Here's a few tips for scanning others. I recommend starting with the inner voice scan. This is a simple scan. I think it's the most easy way because it's sound therapy. Most people understand sound therapy. Do that scan with them, show them the reports, make sure they understand, listen to the sound therapy daily, and if there's time, then introduce Cephi to them. Show them all of the amazing frequencies we have in Cephi. And the third step is invite them to get started for themselves. Yes, you could invite them to get scans from you on a regular basis or pay you for scans, but let me tell you, there's a lot more power in the question and helping them, again, helping them and helping themselves and helping their family and so on, as you invite them to get started with SoulX. So keep them and their needs the focus of the conversation. That's the secret sauce. Jenny's son still has migraines. Talk to her, show the different frequencies to support him with migraines. Here's the real success journey. It starts with commitment. You commit, you say, I am scanning 100 people. I am building a business with SoulX. Then you step out and you start doing it. You take actions. It takes courage. The third part is capability. As we keep stepping out, doing the action, we're going to develop the skills and knowledge to share it with confidence. That's the fourth thing. Confidence is the result of the other three. As adults, too often we say, I'll share it when I feel confident. I'll share it when I've done more things. I just want to encourage you, you've got to start stepping out before you feel confident. That's the only way to true success. Now, here's where we can look at having a business by design. After we've scanned 100 people, because 100 people gave us feedback. What did I like? What did I not like doing? Now we can really evaluate. And this is where we start to say, okay, do I want to build on Instagram? Do I want to build online? Do I want to host weekly events in my home? Because now you've had some feedback and you know what you like and what you don't like. So do you want to do one-on-ones or do you want to do group work? Or do you feel confident, grabbing a mic and telling groups? Do you want high touch, lots of texting back and forth or messages on the phone? Or would you rather high volume? Do you want to be a local leader? Or would you like to be a global guide? And what are your values? Your values are your compass. We want to build this business off of what you value. I have Caitlin Simmons up here with her beautiful daughter. They're here today. She is a perfect, you guys clapping, I know, you know. If you haven't followed her on Instagram, she's a great example of how to communicate all that we have with SoulX, but she does it in her way. But she didn't start there, okay? I saw her at the beginning. She scanned 100, and then about 200 or so, or more, maybe 300 or 400, and then she sat back and evaluated, what do I want moving forward? And she's like, I want to do this. I do not want to do that. And she reverse engineered her business and is like, okay, we're going to build on Instagram. I'm not going to do any lives or no one-on-ones, no phone calls. I don't want that. And she created it, designed it on her values. Her mom on the other side, Debbie, loves one-on-ones, or at least she's very good at it. I know she's looking to have more time, but she will get on the phone and she will care for you, and she's playing to her strengths. It's what comes naturally, and her business is thriving from doing that. So we want to look at, okay, what do I like? What do I enjoy? What's natural to me? And then start playing to those values. Here's some strategies, because you may be thinking, I don't know where to find 100 people. Start with whoever is right around you, your existing network. Who are your friends or groups that you're a part of or interested in? Start there, scanning the people close to you. You can even tell them it's practice, but just getting used to communicating what you have. Then you can also look at being a local leader. You can say, I will be at every wellness event with a booth, with representing my business. You could also look at social media outreach as one of those ways. You can tell people, hey, I'm going to be offering scans. Would you like to experience the AO scan? Of course, there's online presence and using SEO, and then there's also the possibility of strategic partnerships. I've got more for you in the PDF thing you're going to scan at the end on this and another slide. So these are ones to come back to and think more. And if you're like, I don't even know how to do some of those, you can use ChatGPT with this to better make a plan for how you're going to scan 100 people. Here's a few more keys to being a professional QLA. Do not go at it alone. Go with a team and have accountability. Take immediate action. Back to scheduling on your schedule for next week. Leverage your Solex tools. Use them every day. Know your why. The more you are dialed into your why, the more you're going to lead with heart. Choose growth mindsets. No negative Nancy's here. We are focused on growth and positivity. Be the leader that you need. If you are like, oh, my leader doesn't do this or doesn't do that, okay, well, that puts you in the leadership role because now you're seeing things that need to be done. I encourage you to step into that. Stay plugged in, just like you're doing right here. Woohoo! I'm cheering for you. You made it here. I know, it wasn't easy for some of you. Thank you for persevering. Stay plugged into these events. Commit to being at every Solex event. And then also, if there is a team event, be on it. If it's online, attend. Embrace discomfort. The outside of your comfort zone is your growth zone. That's where we really excel. And follow mentors. There are lots of them. There are lots in this company, but there's also a lot online. Often I come up with questions. I'm like, I don't even know who to follow for this. And I just go on YouTube and I punch in my questions. And there's an expert who wants to tell me all the goods on how to do this or that. So look on YouTube, binge great leaders' content. And often it's free, or they've created a book with all their secrets. Great. But this is about you, each one of you, uniquely. Your unique voice matters. There's great purpose in you being here at this moment in time. This is a very special day of discovery. I mean, we're larger than we ever been. It's just amazing. But it's each one of you that makes up our company and our heart. It's your voice. It's your ethnicity. It's your face. Yes, exactly as it is. Your age. That it has a special place in the marketplace right now. People like yourself need to hear about all that we have. And I just want to say, Solex leaders, rise up. All weekend long, you're going to have a lot of opportunities. It's going to stir your heart. And I want you to rise up. And we're literally going to do that right now. Each one of you have this amazing device. You have a phone, but it's not just a phone. It's a camera, and it's a video camera. All these things in one. It's so cool. So just to embody this, affirming you and your uniqueness, I want you to see yourself. I invite you all to take out your phones, go past your notifications, go right on past them. Take out your phone, open your camera, and open it to the video, and then flip the video around so you can see yourself like so, right? Help your neighbor if this is a first for them. You can do this. So I'm going to say some words. We're going to all record. We're all making a video, yes, all of us, at the same time. I'll say some words, and then you repeat them. And repeat them to yourself. Look yourself in the eye, okay? I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am courageous.
I am courageous.
I am visionary.
I am.
Woohoo! Good job! All right. Yay. Thank you. I'm proud of you. You made a video. I know. Some of you are like, I can't make videos. You just made a video. It was so easy. We did it together. It can be that simple. It can be that simple. Just speaking from your heart and speaking as if they're your good friend on the other side of that camera. So go back to this video and remind yourself of these truths. These are the next steps. Beyond here, we identified some limiting beliefs. So what we want to do with those, as we've captured them, is to flip the script. We want to reframe those negative statements into positive declarations. You can do this quite quickly with ChatGPT if you tell it to do that. And then when you have these new affirmations that are specifically made to help you combat the negative thoughts that you've had, you're going to make a mind sync with these affirmations and listen to it daily. Every day, you're washing your brain with new truth. It's very powerful. And then you'll have new inspiration. You'll create new things. It's amazing. Ultimately, we're all frequency generators, not just the AO scan, you. Your joy is contagious. Your frequency is contagious. The truth is, whatever frequency we're in is contagious. So why not choose joy? When you lead with joy, when you lead with enthusiasm and passion, people will be magnetized to you. It is so much fun. And just like anybody having fun, you're like, what's happening over here? I want to check this out. That's the natural occurrence, and it helps to connect with people overall. So you've got your notes here, and you can check those out later. Like, you might even want to schedule to go over these next week. And as we wrap up, I just want to share a few words to speak over you. Just to, again, deepen affirmations and powerful truths. So if you want, you could close your eyes or put your hand on your heart as I just speak these truths over you. You are a frequency generator. You are here to lead with love, create with intention, and build a business that heals. May your actions ripple change. May your voice carry light. And may your frequency lead the way. Thank you.
Christmas calories don't count, but the bloat does. Need a Christmas miracle? AO Zymes has you covered. The best gift you can give yourself. Make AO Core part of your Christmas routine.
You know, there's no better time of year than to start thinking about the dreams that you had for this year and considering the dreams that you have for the coming year.
Yes.
Right? And so I think that's the question for this week. There's contest time, right? Write your comments in after the live chat in the comments below on this video.
Yes.
Answer the question, what are the dreams that you have for your business?
Yeah, what is your dream? What is that thing you want? Is it the same thing that you had in 2025? Maybe you didn't quite hit it. Is there something more? Has it changed? Let us know. What is the dream for your business? We'll draw 3 names next week, and we're going to give away the business planner and tracker just in time for you to start in January.
Yeah, what a great way to kick off 2026. We haven't talked about that for a while. If you don't know about it, you can get a downloadable version of this in your back office. But boy, this is a great way to day plan out how to do a Solex business. I love it.
That's right. So if you want to win, enter the contest and we will draw them next week. Have a wonderful week. All right, we had a contest last week.
We did.